Welcome back to Late Night Gaming. My name is Rachel, and today we will be continuing Danganronpa. Danganronpa. I think it's Danganronpa. In our last episode, we discovered that Chihiro left behind a AI program on a laptop that used to be in the library, but is now in the bathhouse lockers. And this program is trying to sift through the secrets of Hope's Peak Academy, and hopefully we will be able to figure out a way to get out of this place. But before then, we have to keep ourselves safe. And also, Monokuma offered $10 million in an effort to motivate our next killer. Now, I do want to theorize a little bit as to who might potentially be the next victim and who might be the next murderer. So who do we have left? I'm gonna look. God damn it, I keep forgetting. Does this show like... So we have him left. Taka? I don't know quite where he stands right now. He's kind of like catatonic. I don't know if that's the right word, but because of Mondo's death, he just doesn't talk anymore. And he showed a glimmer of hope when Monokuma said that there was a time machine in the physics lab, and it turns out it's just an air purifier, I guess. I don't know if it's just an air purifier. That seems kind of like a suspicious bit of information that Monokuma threw at us. But I don't know where he quite stands. I could see him being the next murderer. I'm trying to sit here and think who could be a victim and who could be a murderer. He could potentially be a murderer. I think he's in that headspace right now where he could go either way. He could stay neutral and, not hurt anybody, or he could reach that tipping point where one little thing could push him over the edge and he could be our next murderer. Byakuya, I don't think he's gonna murder anybody. I don't even see him being killed. I think he gets a thrill in solving the mystery. I don't think money is going to motivate him unless there's a future motive that Monokuma throws into the chaos, and that is what gets Byakuya to finally kill somebody. But as of right now, I think he is safe. He's dead. He's dead. He's gonna be one of the last people to go. He's the comedic relief. He's the perverted character. For some reason, they always seem to I think he's gonna be one of the last to... I think he's gonna get murdered. I think he's gonna be one of the last ones. I don't see him being a murderer, though. I don't know about this guy. He's one of the question marks for me. I don't know where he could go. I don't think he could be motivated by money. See, that's the thing about these characters is that, I wouldn't have expected Mondo to be a murderer. He seemed to have had a code, but, jealousy kind of got in the way, or envy got in the way of his code, and that was what caused him to kill Chihiro. But he still, uplifted his end of his promise with Chihiro. But then again, could they even be murdered? We found a picture with Leon, Mondo, and then, Chihiro. We found a picture with all three of them. They were at a school, and they were all smiling and laughing together. So it gives you the impression that they were friends before this whole Hope's Peak thing happened. And I wonder if, their memories got wiped or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe they were paid to pretend and they weren't actually murdered. Cause Chihiro could have easily been swapped out for something lifelike. I don't know. There's something weird going on here, and I have no idea. Junko's dead. Celeste. I think she... What do I think of Celeste? I could see her being both. Because she's the kind of character that's trying to be somewhat optimistic and try and not really optimistic, but try and mold into her surroundings. Try and not let the very grave is gravity a word? No, it's gravity. The bleakness of the situation get to her, or the severity, because she's excited over the little things like the, you know, Othello and magazines and stuff like that. And she's talked about how you have to, like, kind of form yourself to the situation. So I could see her being a victim, but then again, she's kind of like, she's smart. So I could also see her trying to pull off a murder. She's one of those in between. I don't think... So Sakura seems to have a code kind of like Mondo. I don't think they would repeat the same thing with Sakura as they did with Mondo. I think she could be a victim. I don't think... Unless some of these characters... Like, it gives you the impression that these characters are all going to die. But some of them may be able to get out. So she could be, like, in-game. If some of these characters are able to get out, I think she would be one of them to get out. I think she's going to end up being a victim. If Byakuya was to kill anybody, I think it would be her, because she's a loose cannon right now. And she also annoys him. I think she may be a victim. She's also kind of, like, got some spotlight on her in this new chapter. So I think something is going to happen with her. I can see her being a victim. Kyoko, she's endgame. We still don't know what her role is. I think she's a super soldier, like an ultimate soldier kind of character, or maybe ultimate investigator or something. I don't know, something weird like that. He's a question mark. I don't know anything about him. I don't know what to think of him. But yeah, that's my take on the characters so far and kind of where I'm sitting with them. I also had this really weird dream last night of Toko being the next to get murdered, and she was like tied up on these train tracks, and she was like being dragged across them. Like, that was how she died. It was a really weird dream, and I don't know why I dreamt it, because like I haven't played this game in a while. Everyone's meeting of the night. Oh, you're not gonna say anything? Good morning, Sakura. Did you just wake up? Yeah. Waking up for our breakfast meeting is fine, of course, but getting up a little early is better. You can exercise in your room until nighttime ends. A big meal after working up a sweat is divine.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, morning, Makoto. Good morning. You're kind of sweaty. Have you been exercising?
That's right.
Yep, me and Sakura were doing our morning workout. Oh, but I didn't break our nighttime promise. I just ran around my room till it ended. Why don't you come with us next time? I don't think I could keep up with you and Sakura.
Huh?
Oh, seriously?
Ah.
Okay, then we can do something in the rec room. I'm not good at much, but I do know how to play Othello. I'm not very good at that either, though. I don't like to think when I'm playing, so... She's cute. I hope she doesn't die. But I think out of all of them so far, she's like she has the most potential to die. Okay, I just want to check. And you have the most potential to die, but I think you're gonna be one of the last.
Ah, well, hello.
Morning. Actually, it's a great morning. A morning that has blessed my entire future. Really? It feels like any other morning to me. Maybe you can't tell, but my soul is positively overflowing with strawberries today. Well, I'm off. That was bizarre. I mean, even for him. Okay.
Could it be?
So, the people here today are the same as yesterday, just as 7. Byakuya and Toko are a lost cause, but... It looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good, too. It's like he's just given up. For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him better. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems.
Correct.
I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either, but... Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but... It's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt.
Anyway...
I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from a mastermind.
Oh.
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
Well...
That's a good question.
Hey.
Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi?
Oh.
No, it's just like you said. We all need to be very careful. Huh? Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips.
What?
Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. Oh, is it free time? What should I do today? I don't like free time. I think free time's boring. I am gonna go see if I can talk to Taka, because we got Mondo's coat as a gift, and I'm kind of wondering if we can give it to him. But I don't know where he is. Class 3A. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to him. Should I hang out with Taka for a while? Yeah. I, kept an eye on the half-conscious Taka. Taka and I grew a little closer today. I would. I think it's a present. Or maybe it's a, like a ability? Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I'm sure. I thought maybe it would be, like, sweet to give it to him. Well, that was quick. Good. I don't like the free time. I don't see the point of it. I've still got some time. What should I do? Ding dong! Huh? Sounds like someone's here. Oh. Taka? Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? Huh? You mean alter ego? He's still alive? No, not quite. Let me see. I want to talk to him. Taka. The way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Kyoko said we're not allowed to use alter ego. But even so, I can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going?
Just a second.
Where are you going? Huh?
Hey.
It's probably best if you don't drag him around with you too much, given his current condition. Kyoko looked at Taka, standing behind me. Yeah, I know that. But I was getting kind of hungry. I thought we could head to the dining hall or warehouse or something.
Correct.
Well then, I guess it's okay. I thought I saw a brief flicker of doubt, but maybe it was just my imagination. Oh, I hope we don't, like, break her trust. Oh, God. Is that Toko?
What?
Hmm? What are you two up to? Oh, don't tell me you're gonna...
Yes.
Having lost his new brother, Taka is ripe for the taking, so Makoto swoops in to steal him away. Am I on fire? I severely regretted talking to Genocide Jack, even by accident. Well, that doesn't matter right now. Have you seen Byakuya? Huh? No, I haven't. Oh, good heavens. My love is being pushed to the limit. I almost feel bad for him. Why did he ask if that was Toko? This has been established. Toko's behind me. Yeah, bathhouse. I wanted to show Taka alter ego. I should head to the dressing room as soon as possible. Wait, what? Oh, I thought... Oh, this is a bathhouse. I thought that was a bathhouse. Okay, so there's a laptop inside the locker, understand? And on the laptop, there's a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Oh, well, you just tell me what you want to say and I'll type it in for you. Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? It was clear he was forcing himself to get the words out. From his mouth, from the bottom of his heart, he forced his weakened voice to make the sounds. Please. Okay. I typed the questions exactly as Taka had asked them. And then... Do you hold yourself responsible? If Master could talk now, I think this is what he would say. Please, live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape. All of you. Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth. The one asking those questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become. So that must be why he feels responsible. The screen suddenly went dark, and what appeared next was...
Stop fucking around.
What? You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are ya? Ugh.
Yo.
A man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Well? Oh, hell, what am I saying? Of course you do. That's... I'm sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation, using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figured if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him.
Yo.
So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time and get all depressed? Take the time to indulge your regrets? You might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, what kind of mediocre thinking might work for... Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people. What if I said it with that kind of condescending tone? Taka? Oh! It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Huh? Those words, deep within my heart. They're inside of me. Taka? Who the fudge is Taka? Your eyes.
F you.
Hey, don't worry about it. Guess I caused kind of a scene, huh? Shoot, man. And your voice.
Yeah.
I'm a new me. Hurrah! I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit now, you dumb butt. Okay, Taka, just calm down.
What?
I am calm. And don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. I'm me. I am me. Taka let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on. And I took off after him. But someone stood in my way. Oh, it's Kyoko. As if tagging Taka out, she walked briskly into the dressing room.
Just a second.
What do you think you're doing? Kyoko. Oh, no, see, this is just...
Enough already.
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems. And not just for me, for everyone. Sorry.
Correct.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here now. Okay. Finally, I headed back to my room, embarrassed and sullen. But still, what was with Taka's sudden freakout? I'm seriously worried about him.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime already. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow to figure out Taka's whole thing. For now, time for sleep. You want to know why I hate video games? Ha! That's funny, you're in a video game. You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just bought me the latest big budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies, even though I never actually played it.
And I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
Do those, like, theater bits...
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m.
Are
and nighttime is officially over.
I'm
Time to rise and shine.
trying to talk here, buddy. Are they, like, foreshadowing future events?
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Alright, I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I need to tell everyone what happened with Taka yesterday. He may already be there, buddy.
You know?
Yo, I've been waiting. Huh? Are you the only one here? Where's everyone else? They went on ahead. Went on ahead to where?
Hey, come on.
We can talk about it later. For now, let's go take a bath. Bath? Oh no, did Taka steal the laptop? Someone help! Hifumi, what's going on? Makoto, save me! I've never asked you for anything, but I'm asking now! Oh, what happened? She's trying to kill me! Hifumi pointed at... Huh? Kyoko's trying to kill you? I never said I was going to kill him. I simply asked him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice. The same mistake? What did he do?
So...
He snuck into the dressing room in the middle of the night and accessed Alter Ego without permission. And when I caught him last night, he was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely. Oh, what were you doing? I thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being subtle didn't work,
Listen to me.
I suppose I have to clear myself further. Please don't kill me.
Wrong.
I'm not going to kill you, merely instruct you.
How very sad.
What?
I just want to hear him explain himself. Oh. Hifumi, could you tell me what happened? Well, I was just talking.
However,
Which was prohibited, was it not? I mean, you see, talking to her was just so much fun, and I just... Whoa, okay, time out. I can't even believe I'm about to ask this, but... Hifumi, you're not gonna tell us you fell in love or something, are you? That I, the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld, would ever fall in love? That's... wait. No way. Is this love?
According to the spirits,
I happened to do a psychic reading for a certain famous CEO once. And that guy was seriously head over heels for a mannequin. He had a wedding and everything.
How about that?
And your eyes just now? I saw the same look in his eyes. Shut up! She's not a mannequin, she's an angel!
I feel as
And
if...
don't bother telling me angels exist. What we have can't be defined by your petty words. Yeah, you're totally in love. So, how did things end up like this? Well, at the beginning, I just... This game makes me say the weirdest shit. I just wanted to hear her say master one more time. But then I was poking around at her settings and stuff and saw she was a well-designed program. And it was like, how can I say? It was the first time I was ever able to talk like that with a normal girl. But she's definitely not a normal girl. Even when all we did was talk about my hobbies and stuff, she wasn't annoyed or disgusted or anything. Your stories are so interesting, Hifumi. Come on, tell me more. I want to learn everything you have to teach me.
I suppose.
That's the first time a girl's ever said anything like that to me. Besides my mom, I mean.
Hey,
Your mom says stuff like that to you? That's kind of amazing all by itself. That's why I was just so happy. It was so much fun. And before I knew it, I found myself, liking her. Her face, her personality, her voice, even her keyboard.
well,
Even the keyboard? I think you have misunderstood the situation, Hifumi.
are you okay?
Alter Ego was not interested in who you were. It was interested in what you knew. It is an artificial intelligence. It exists to learn. Of course it wanted to hear things it did not know. You are an expert in many things Chihiro could not have taught it about for what that is worth.
Honestly.
Alter Ego wants that information. That is all.
I know that.
I know. I mean, I do know that. But still, are you saying it's totally hopeless? This is Taka. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh, it is. Hey, you jerks. I'm sitting here listening to you guys jibber-jabber on about whatever.
yo,
I'm trying to, figure out a voice between Mondo and Taka. Oh, Taka, are you back? Who the hell's Taka? You? Listen up. I'm me, got it?
heck?
Huh? You're... who?
What?
Don't bullcrap me. Isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Mondo. So like, Kiondo, I guess. I'm gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe. What the heck kind of fusion is this? What's happened to you, Taka? Actually, I told everyone what had happened the day before.
Well then.
So, because of what Alter Ego said to him. Are you sure it's Alter Ego's fault? Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him. A ghost? No, there's no such thing. What are y'all whining about? Come on!
What?
God, you're really cheesing me off. Hey, Hifumi. Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking, but
F you.
bro belongs to me. Uh-huh?
Yeah.
Alter Ego. He's an exact copy of the one who gave me my soul back. And I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again, fudging idiot. I'm afraid I can't allow that. What?
So it would seem.
I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I have this opportunity, let me say this right now.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Destiny has bound me and her together in the Gordian knot of love. Gordian? Is it Gordian or Gordian? Well, me and him have been melded together in the white-hot heat of friendship. Hey, come on, you guys. Moron! Talk down to me and I'll ram my fist right into all 4 of your vital points. Well, I punch at the speed of sound, and I don't have any arm hair, so there's no drag.
Enough already.
Knock it off, both of you.
Hey,
This doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him all to us. We can use him to finally gain access to vital clues. Kyoko's right. If anyone dares disturb our peace any further, they'll have to deal with me.
What?
anyway.
Until our alter ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear?
So?
I can't hear you.
I.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
So then,
Okay then. Let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too long.
Hey.
Are you sure it's okay to let them off with a warning?
indeed.
Yes, I have a plan. It'll be fine. After watching Hifumi and Taka leave dejected, we all went back to our rooms. My voice is absolutely fucked right now because I rage quitted Garden of Banban Chapter 7. I was so mad, and now my throat hurts. Didn't expect to hear Garden of Banban's name drop in episode of Danganronpa. It's still morning, but because of everything that's happened, I'm tired already. Well, anyway, I have to just pull myself together. So what should I do with the rest of my day? Oh! What's the matter? Are you keeping an eye on me? Don't worry, I'm not going to kill anyone. Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? Yeah.
It's true.
I was just about to head to the dining hall to get something to drink. Did you want to come with me? I went to the dining hall and drank some tea with Kyoko. Quiet as ever. I guess she doesn't like to waste her words. Hey, Kyoko?
And
If you're expecting a conversation, don't. There's no need for it. But I mean, don't you think talking is important? I feel like if we're gonna get out of here, we all need to be on the same page. And to do that, we need to get to know each other. You could certainly make the argument that forming friendships may help prevent killings.
so
But are you asking for some kind of deep connection? Huh?
because
You could just be deceiving us, pretending to be everyone's friend so you can gather information. No, that's not...
Why?
Well then, let's do a quick test, shall we? A test?
That's right.
If you're as gung-ho on friendship as you claim, this should be an easy question. Oh, okay. So I just have to answer your question, is that it?
So then,
Are you ready? You consider Hina one of your friends, yes?
and?
If that's true, what is her ultimate ability? That's an easy one. Yeah, it's swimming. Nice body? That's fucked up. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, of course.
Correct.
Well, asked and answered.
It would seem...
Then your pleas of camaraderie are true. Of course. Yes, of course. Such a foolishly open person as you would never lie, or could never lie. Everyone would know right away. Again with that foolishly open stuff.
So then,
Okay then, as promised. What would you like to know about me? Oh, let's see. What school did you used to go to before you came here?
so...
Before I came here? I guess I was living abroad. Abroad? Was it an exchange program, or do your parents work overseas or something? My parents, I suppose? Why all the question marks? Anyway, okay. So she was living abroad because of her dad's job. So what kind of work does he do? Foreign government? Top secret clearance? More question marks. Okay, so he does so he does top secret work for other governments. All I can think of is assassin? I kept up my end of the deal.
Goodbye.
This should be enough, right? I'm leaving now. She left without even waiting for a reply. She's so full of mystery. And hearing what she had said just added even more mystery on top of everything. Yeah. I think she's like an ultimate soldier or assassin or something. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Oh, but it's not free time. Oh, God. So, how about this weather? Ha! Gotcha! We have no idea what the weather is! Is it really a good idea to hang out with Genocide Jack? You know what? I kind of want to, just a little bit.
What?
Huh? Hey, if you don't mind hanging out with a serial killer, I don't mind hanging out with a chump. Genocide Jack and I, killed some time together. Oh no, some time together is a new victim. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? What is, hold on. Hold on just a minute. Oh, I have an antique doll. Does that do anything? Does anything happen when I give characters, like, gifts? Also, I wish there was a better system for this. This is really frustrating. This just brought me back to my senses. Wait, are they like two different oh shit, are they two different characters? Who would ever be happy with crappy junk crap like this? Uh-oh, I don't think she was too happy with that.
This is a school announcement.
Whoops.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime already? I guess I'll just go to bed for today. Happy New Day! I'm the kind of guy, I don't want to celebrate a new year. I want to celebrate the dawn of every new day. Because every new day deserves celebrating, so...
Once again, Happy New Day!
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I'd better get to the dining hall.
Oh,
Taka and Kyoko are not here today.
You know?
Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka.
Damnation!
May as well just forget about that guy.
so...
You don't have to get so mad.
You know?
They're rivals in love. What are you gonna do? Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I might catch his virginity.
But...
Nah, my guess is you're already infected. Wait, can you really catch it? No. Stop being vulgar. Let's eat breakfast. But as soon as my hands approached my food... Huh? That voice! The doors to the dining hall exploded open and a figure appeared.
So in the end...
So, it's you, Genocide Jack, and...
That's enough.
Don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious.
Yep.
I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing red lingerie today. I don't think anyone wanted to know. Hold on a second, you... Huh? What's your top power level? Like 35, 22, 33? You start out big on top to try and look thinner down south. Look at your... Look at your melons. They're seriously gargantuan. Do you dunk them in milk every night or something? You're starting to freak me out.
No forgiveness!
If you lay a finger on Hina, I will show you no mercy. So, what do you want? Surely you are not here to join us for breakfast.
Naturally.
Of course not. I came to hear a story. A story? A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet. Are you talking about alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now.
What?
Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Up till now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned? I don't buy it.
It's all clear.
I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed your body to the vultures. I don't know a voice for him. What kind of messed up dictator are you?
What?
But this isn't a democracy, or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority? That's not what we're doing.
That's fine.
Well, whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off, so I was curious.
Indeed.
Taka has become utterly useless. Celeste, you don't have to say it like that.
I see.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? Those men who clothe themselves in the cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps that will make things all the more interesting. Interesting?
Such.
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward.
What the heck?
That's why you came? To give us that amazing advice? It seems I am unwelcome here. Then I will grant your desire and remove myself.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Stop talking.
You don't need to come with me.
Yep.
You don't have to play so hard to get, Master. You can just play hard. Oh, shit. That doesn't make any sense. Byakuya started to slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed, and soon he was sprinting out of the dining hall. He ran away? So now he's running hard to get. I see. Wait. So, at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byakuya was like, maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Those of us left in the dining room finished our breakfast and then went back to our rooms. What to do today? More free time? Can I skip free time? Like, this is a legitimate question. Fuck. I have to do free time? I don't want to do free time. I want to get on with the story. This free time sucks ass. Where is everyone? I'll talk to him. Whatever. I don't care.
Well, hello.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Naegi, how can I help you? Should I? Yeah, whatever. You're the closest. So, you want to be around me, eh? That means you must have realized that I have certain powers. Yes, that's right. My greatest power is my ability to negate the powers of others. I've never actually used it in a fight yet, but I'm not worried, because whatever abilities they have, all I need is my power of negation. Hifumi cornered me and made me take part in his delusion. Hifumi and I grew a little closer today. No. Wait, hold on. Does he like the comic book? I think we have a comic book. No. Who likes the comic book then? I don't know. I see quality in you, Mr. Naegi. True quality.
Mr. Naegi!
And that's why I've decided to present you to my lecture on the nature of fanfiction. If we're going to be friends, you must be fully informed. I will permit no fanfic bigotry whatsoever. I don't think I have any fanfic bigotry. I mean, I don't really know anything about that kind of geeky stuff anyway. See, there it is. To you, fanfic equals geeky, right? But is that all that word is worth? Huh? Did I say something wrong? But that's okay, because I take the word geek as a compliment. For you see, there is nobody on earth so full of knowledge as a geek.
Yes, indeed.
In a sense, a geek is like an expert. That's right, a total expert. A successful musician must necessarily be a music geek. A good movie director is a movie geek. You see? It's those experts, those geeks who open up the world to others. So when you say that writing fanfic is geeky, you're recognizing us as true experts. Okay, so, what exactly is fanfic anyway?
Here we go.
Oof, super direct question for the win. Basically, we have all different kinds of stores and events, right? These are where groups of holy warriors sell their own stuff based on games, comics, anime, everything. And the stuff those people make is... oh, god damn it. And the stuff those people make is fanfic? Comics are the most common creation, but it also includes games, music, and even merchandise. By the way, there's a name for when a group of fanfic creators come together. Specifically, it's an organized group that comes together to release their work. A group that comes together to release their work. A circle? I have no idea. Like, he's talking about shit about fanfic that... A circle, okay. Is it a circle? It sure is. Of course you knew that. I mean, it's only common sense. I certainly hope you don't expect me to explain such common sense topics every time. Well, like I said, I don't know too much about this stuff. This goes well beyond I don't know too much. But I guess I can't blame you. The propaganda never touches on that. So as a fanfic ambassador, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be itching to buy a premium pass to the next fanfic con. Wait, they have that? Okay, hold on. Is fanfic the same thing that I'm thinking of is just fan fiction that you write? Or is it like more than that? Right? Obviously he's excited, but... That's it for today. I hope you're excited for your next lesson. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for the two of us. I'm kind of scared to see what the future has in store for the two of us. Ooh. Just giving myself a pat on the back. Please let the story advance. I want to see who gets moited next. I still have some time. I can't just sit around doing nothing. Oh! You're close. I don't give a toot about you. Where'd Master go? Tell me or I'll kill you. Yeah. Alright, you can help me track down Master. Genocide Jack and I chased after Byakuya for a while. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? No, I learned my lesson. Hey, that was quick. Huh? There's something by the door. This piece of paper. Looks like someone must have slipped it under my door. The handwriting is really good. But to want to meet up so suddenly? Who wrote it? And why? What's the point of calling me out like this? I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out now. Are we gonna get murdered? Are we the next victim?
Yo.
Oh, Makoto. Hero? Then the letter I found in my room...
You know?
Yep, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. Who taught you that? And why did you want to meet with me? Oh, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko?
Actually...
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to the late night bath session? Huh?
You know?
Okay, let's do it. No, I was oh god, this guy is such a fucking dunce. Dude, he's already... Why is Makoto so stupid? He's the ultimate stupid head. This is what his power is. I was totally lost. Hiro grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me close, and whispered into my ear.
You're serious?
It's all an act, so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then, did Alter Ego finish his search? You got it, hero. Let's go take a dip together. I was probably louder than I needed to be. But me and Hero hurried to the dressing room. Makoto, you're so stupid! Oh god. Oh, Byakuya! As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out.
F you!
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that? Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up!
What?
What you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? Taka. Oh, Byakuya. Taka, he seems to be even worse off than I'd heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. What? You got a lot of poop falling out of that mouth of yours, you know that? How rude! A maggot like you has no right to speak that way to our heaven-sent master.
Oh.
Are you back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up.
Hey,
Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete.
Hey.
You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So what are we doing here?
how about that?
Isn't it obvious? It's gotta have something to do with alter ego, right?
That's right.
Yeah, totally. Did he finally find a clue? Oh, what is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity? It's gone. Gone? I came here a little earlier to check up on things, and that's when I discovered. Alter Ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What?
No way.
You're kidding, right?
Oh.
Oh, what? She's gone? You can't be fudging serious. What'd you do with him? Was it the mastermind? Did he finally notice what we were up to?
Wrong.
I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
Well,
Maybe we just missed it.
however.
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then... The solution of this particular mystery is obvious. It could only have been him! Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? What? I'm the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say it about yourself like that.
F you!
You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but a big jiggling sack of fat. Shows us what you know. This isn't my true form. I shall have 3 more transformations left.
Damnation!
Wait, I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong. It's you.
For serious?
Well, I'm sure it was one of you, so whoever did it, just hurry up and confess. Why can't we just go check their rooms?
Wrong.
No, there's no way either one of them did it. Huh? Why not?
So.
I told Alter Ego to yell if either Taka or Hifumi came into the dressing room.
What?
What? It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell.
Indeed.
Exactly, which means it wasn't them.
But...
Then, who was it?
So that's
The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind and it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply, it was someone else. Makoto,
Interesting.
Celeste, Sakura, Hina, Toko, or myself. One of us must be the thief.
That's terrible.
Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego? How about this for a reason? There is a traitor among us. Among us. Huh? One of us is working for the mastermind, a spy. And that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. Spy for the mastermind. Traitor? I think it's us. I think it's us, to be honest. Makoto is too dumb. He has to be the spy. Something that horrible. There's no way.
What?
Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility? I don't care. I don't care who. Someone, anyone, save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again.
Damn it!
Same here. How many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? I'll beg, I'll scrape my head across the ground. Just give him back.
So,
This is pretty messed up, but still, I think I kind of get how they feel.
at the very least.
I think Alter Ego is most likely still safe, for the moment at least.
Yes.
If they
indeed.
wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him? Something else?
Damn it!
That doesn't matter. Nothing. Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man.
I swear, I will save her!
Using the power of love.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to leave the search for tomorrow. For now, everyone get some sleep. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. What could argue if you are too tired? You will be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice, and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if, just for tonight, you can try to endure it. Whoa, I wonder if one of them is gonna die. Okay, then let us part for today. We will begin our search for Alter Ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. I cannot figure out his voice. Alter Ego, gone as quickly as he appeared. We'd finally discovered some small measure of hope, but even that was taken away from us, and we couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then, when that hope was taken away, despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then, could it really be true? Whoever stole Alter Ego? Could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true... No, it can't be. There's no way. I didn't even realize I'd yelled that out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. Damn it! I threw myself into the bed, trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into a restless sleep. Oh my god. I just want to, find the next victim. Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Today we have to look for alter ego. Okay, first things first. To the dining hall. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting there for me... Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? There were only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me, only 4 people? God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However...
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited... So, it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come? Hiro and Celeste have never missed a day till now. And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more ego than anyone to look for alter ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened. Huh?
It would seem...
I was careless. I was too distracted by alter ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow wow, am I right?
Don't tell me someone did something for money. Is what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here and you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay.
Okay, then I guess I'll check the third floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But...
I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Someone, come here! What? There was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the third floor. There was no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. Uh-oh. I flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway.
Please!
Makoto! Hina? What's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open. And when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I'd better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room? What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. Oh my god, is it Celeste? I'm like, oh my god, who is it? The first thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... Whoa. It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Holy shit. Makoto. Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I am not sure. Some sort of strange man. A strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice hammer? 1? Was there a 1 at the end? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1?
Okay.
I found Sakura. What? Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. Strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But...
Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
As for me...
I told him I would do anything. If he spared me, I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
Indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean, a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about the strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us?
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually...
I was able to photograph this suspicious individual without him realizing it.
Huh?
Seriously? Let's see it! I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. Huh? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away? And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, Oh, Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed toward the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor? That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Oh, shit. That was Makoto. Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were out of my mouth... Fuck! Was that Sakura or Makoto that said that? I am, like, tripping right now. We all rushed out of the room and down to the second floor. Hey, you two.
What?
What's going on? What's all the fuss? Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
You gotta be kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them?
What?
Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on.
Okay.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library? Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs could carry us. When we opened the door to the library... It hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? He's like, what? That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you are referring to is... this. Is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
I think Byakuya is my new favorite character. He's funny. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? That's him.
Unforgivable!
I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. This is really strange. I am glad to see he is still alive. Oh. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room. But this one is... just his hammer too? And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bunked me right on the head with it.
Well...
A hammer that big? I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard of such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
Are you okay with
Let
this?
us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right. Let's go. Thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at ya? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. Yeah, you look a lot better now. What is that in the background? What are the x-rays? I'm still kind of dizzy, though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I suppose.
Yeah, a good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
yes, indeed.
Before another victim appears, the Justice Hammers seem to be increasing in size. First one and now two.
So, in other words,
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the 3rd floor, and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed at around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library, and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago? At around 7:30, in other words, we would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. Yes! His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
what?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? 'Cause I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. And that's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the 2nd floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so... I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible,
what?
isn't it? This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey.
Save this discussion for later. Right now we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for reason from a deviant.
What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the 2nd floor, then. You bastard, you won't get away from me. We all shot toward the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well.
But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything. It doesn't matter.
So
Then is ha! Okay. Huh? Ha!
what are you saying?
Ha! Or dia! Or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Toya? Good. ya! How do you say them? Do ya? Celeste's voice. I have never heard of such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot! Where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. I don't think it would be in here again, but... Surprised they got the blood off the poster. A strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor. I sprinted up to the 3rd floor.
Everyone.
Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him. That strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so I headed further down into the hallway. So he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Oh. Huh? Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
It's all clear.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the 1st floor. Wow, there's a lot of running around.
Just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Give me a second. We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. I was wrong! Oh no! I was wrong! Everything was covered in red. And in the center of all this red was... Hifumi?
No! What the...
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the... That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, 1 strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer... There can be no doubt, the suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him. The culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But... wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall? So, how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Then, shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? I think he probably went to the physics lab, maybe? He ran off going further down the hall. Way into the back of the hallway? Probably to the physics lab. But still, I can feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence. Is it coming from over there? In the back? I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found... another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day. Oh my god, is it Taka? Wow, okay. There in a pool of his own blood was Taka, dead. Ifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. God damn, 2? The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? Whoa, so it could be like... Toko? Don't tell me... Toko too... No, she's a phobia of blood, you idiot! God. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Who do I talk to? Oh, probably the freaking hammer. Talk to the hammer. Another hammer. Now it's just as Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However,
But why is it just as Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1. Then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
what?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Ah! Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on. Oh, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now, we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. My goodness, someone's running back and forth. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Ooh, he's getting mad. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? What? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can none other be Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... I'd mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching.
But...
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
'Cause, I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Okay. This is where I'm going to cut this off. My voice is getting a little... It's going to be a little bit much, so... God damn it! I was wrong about Hifumi. I thought for sure, since he's like comedic relief, he would have been alive like to the end somewhat. Unless we are near the end. I have no idea how long this game is. I thought he was going to be alive longer, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I thought something might have happened to Hina because she was like the one to discover alter ego, and she was the one that kind of started this chapter of her laying in the bed and stuff. So I thought maybe she would have something more to do. I thought maybe she would get targeted, but that wasn't the case. I don't think it's here. I don't think it's here though. Maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like this game just kind of jumps to conclusion. Like, it makes you think, like, you know, all the signs pointed to Toko until you really started digging, and then you realized it wasn't her, and then it kind of did that like switcheroo where it ended up being Mondo, and you would have never guessed, or I certainly didn't guess. And I feel like with them pointing fingers at Hiro, it's probably not him. I think there's probably something going on. This is interesting. A double murder. Okay. Yeah, kind of curious how this is going to pan out, but I can't voice these characters anymore. My throat is starting to really hurt, and I'm getting hungry, so I need to go eat something. But with that, thank you so much for watching. This was Late Night Gaming. If you like this video and you want to see more, click like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff down there. I'd appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.